So you prefer a shower that doesn't have a built-in seat? You prefer an actual tub?
I do.
Why? Because you like to
There are
sit,
just
right?
times where, yeah, I do. I mean, we discuss this. We have to. Very,
Yeah.
very tall people.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, after like a workout or a super early morning or something, like, you can't relax fully in a sit-down shower. There's just no room to sprawl. I prefer the tub.
Okay. And these workouts, what are you doing in these? Just kidding. I am actually curious. I don't think I've been able to...
For the record, nothing.
True. I don't think I've been able to fully extend my legs since 5th grade in the tub.
What do you mean? In the tub?
There's no way you can. You sit down in the tub and...
Oh, you gotta
you have to
prop
bend
your
your
feet.
knees. I know,
Oh,
but like actually like a normal person. I'm curious if anyone's watching this and they can fully extend their legs on the floor of the bathtub. How tall are you? Because if they only make generic tubs for people like 5, 6 and below, that's kind of tallest of them.
very tallest. Well said.
But anyway, how did we get here? How did we get to the point of...
Do you think Maytag will find this podcast and like design us a shower to do a good deed?
I don't think anyone's going to find this podcast. How did we get here? How did we get to the point where we can ask, what kind of shower do you prefer? What kind of sitting arrangement, standing arrangement do you prefer?
How did you and I get here?
How did the world get here? That's what I asked myself.
Why are there those options?
Yeah, I mean...
Besides like available square footage, you mean?
I think that we all need to take a step back and just think about what we have. Because it wasn't long ago where these options were nowhere to be found, not even close. Let's
We have done a lot of complaining, haven't we?
we have. Let's if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to take us into the time machine and take us back to about 600 AD, where the only shower on Earth was a waterfall.
The world's first waterfall, 600 AD.
The world's first
So
intentional shower. Nature's shower, the waterfall. From here, I'm going to refer to my notes to go through the timeline of the history of showers. I apologize. I usually try to memorize things and then project them to you. I will be referring to my notes from Wikipedia, by the way. I tried to do the best research I could. It seemed like every article or video or whatever that I watched, everyone like referenced Wikipedia without
Weird.
saying it.
Interesting.
It's like, at one point, are we going to just admit that Wikipedia is the source or a credible source?
Or we need one credible source with all things shower.
Do
Some university.
we?
Well, some university has to do something
Yeah, well,
someday.
Maybe it could be us.
Maybe.
But I did just admit that everything we've learned has come from Wikipedia.
Yep.
Anyway, waterfalls. The only known showers on Earth. Basically in the... Wait, did I say 680? I meant 600 BC.
Wow, it's even older.
From there, the first non-nature shower is considered to be from the Egyptians/Mesopotamians, as they would fill jugs with water and pour it upon people of highest stature.
Oh.
And water was a cold commodity and hot commodity at the same time back in the day. You'd have to travel miles and miles and miles with these water jugs to receive a shower from, I don't know if they were slaves or servants or what, but a shower is tough to come by.
Did the article say it? I mean, it clearly didn't say /Mesopotamians.
It did.
So, like, I wonder how quickly that spread, like, who started it? Did it only say those two groups?
It only said those two groups as far as, like, the first people to record dumping water on their heads. Which
Like, that it doesn't seem... It's not like the most obvious thing that two different cultures would think of independently. I guess what I'm saying is, like, one or the other could have thought of something different, a different way to do it, but they both landed on that. And obviously, it's very easy when you have slaves.
What would be the alternative? What would you?
I
What
don't
would
know,
be something you
like
think of?
like the classic like bucket chain thing. I'm sure we'll get to
Okay.
that, but
Sure.
never
I
mind.
guess before you walk, you
Sorry,
have to crawl.
go on.
Yep.
Yep.
From there, we fast forward to the Greeks, who developed their aqueducts and sewer systems and had communal bath showers. The big revolutionary aspect to that was that the water could finally be pumped in and out versus just having water stagnant or having to like recycle the same water. From there, the Romans basically,
The Greeks had showers, not just baths.
they had water falling from the skies.
Wow.
Yeah. The Romans adopted that shortly after with their crazy,
Crazier.
amazing water systems, aqueducts, sewage systems. And they had these bathhouses called thermes, which I'd never heard of. And I found pictures of them. They're like these glorious, like super artsy bathhouses that I think some of them are still around today that you can view. But that's what the Romans would shower in. Still like a communal shower. And they got the water system so efficient that most people showered every week, if not every day, way back in the 300s. Until the fall of the Roman Empire, which resulted in the breaking down of all of these sewer systems and aqueducts and whatnot, their crazy innovations. And basically, from the fall of the Roman Empire in 395 AD until 1767, not much changed. And a lot of baths were taken.
Yuck.
1,400 years
Of baths.
of pretty much baths. Okay, so the Romans and the Greeks like innovation. Let's move up in the showering hygiene world. 1,400 years of, I don't want to say laziness, but how did they? It's probably a catch-22 or chicken or the egg type of thing, because they probably couldn't think of any good ideas to innovate these showers because they didn't have showers. So it's like, what do you do?
Sad.
Until 1767, when William Feetham, remember that name, write that down, boys and girls. William Feetham. Thank you, William
How do you spell it?
William, Feetham.
Feet.
H-A-M.
Feetham.
Feetham. William Feetham created the first mechanical pump shower. Great innovation of the 1760s. However, there were some drawbacks because you had to still recycle the water, and when you're recycling this water, it turns cold.
Oh. What do you mean recycle? Like it just
It's
keeps...
like it stays in a basin, and you pump it, and it comes down, and you wash off. But then you pump the same water up these pipes.
Oh my.
It falls down.
That's
Pull a
something.
chain, and it falls down. But you're
That's-
still getting water from the sky, which is
A shower.
a shower. And Feetham family, if you're still around, we thank you.
Bless you.
Bless you. Feetham. Bleetham. All right, so then 1767 was a great year.
Huge year.
Big year
My goodness.
for mankind.
We should carve that year into the side of our building.
Or at least Feetham, get a Feetham tattoo. 1800s roll around. And the Feetham shower hasn't really been adopted by many people because of what we said before. It's not really practical. You could just take your average bath because it's still going to be cold water, recycled water. So the 1800s,
Recycled water.
some European countries tried to use this shower method with their armies, their military, as well as with their prisoners, because they found that although it is recycled water, cold water, it's a very efficient way to bathe. So they would do this with large groups like Army, Navy, and prisoners. And as your everyday household plumbing became better and better gradually over the years, some European houses began to adopt the Fetham shower slowly. And it basically wasn't until the 1940s and 50s in America that our modern shower became widespread in your average American household. The 1940s and 50s.
Wow. Less than 100 years ago.
Yeah, 70 years ago.
Huh.
A lot of people alive now didn't have a shower in their house as kids. That's crazy. So we're looking at these 1400s people taking one bath every 7 months and like, wow, that is disgusting. But maybe in 100 years, people will watch our podcast, finally, and be like, wow, you guys only showered once a day, and you only use soap, and you only... This is just the beginning of showers, in my opinion. Like, showers just started.
Absolutely.
We're on the iPhone 1.
Holy smokes. I've never thought about that.
Isn't that crazy?
That is wild.
And they haven't innovated much since
No.
the 40s.
Okay. Honestly, forget virtual reality. I feel like we're all going to be like rolling around in like shower Pope mobiles, like conducting business at peak performance mentally.
Yeah,
And then forget physically because there's going to be nothing to do physically.
exactly. Won't need to.
We do only shower once a day
Right.
on average,
Which is also...
but not all day. We
Right.
don't shower all day.
How crazy is that?
That's
Sorry,
wild.
future Americans. Not yet, but soon. But I was also reading this thing about countries and cultures who shower once a day. Because showering is vastly different across the world. And some scientists, which, by the way, what do scientists really know about showers? I regret saying what I'm about to say. But
Light them up.
they say that showering once a day is not necessary, and that showering once a week, in some cases, does the trick just fine. And people only want to shower once a day because soap and hygiene companies have advertised the heck out of our little brains by saying that
Blasphemy.
smelling good makes you look good, makes people want you.
Complete nonsense.
It's just interesting,
You
though.
can take a hike.
But showers do need to be innovated. I feel like a lot of places are just, instead of innovating upwards, they're like, duh. Have you been to a hotel where it takes you like 5 minutes to turn on the shower?
I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of showers.
Yeah, well,
But what...
I'm
I'm being funny, but what do you mean?
I was in B. Cleveve's apartment in
As
Arizona.
in, I know how to work a shower,
I get it.
is what I'm saying.
I get it.
But sorry.
I was
Go
in
on.
B. Cleve's apartment in Arizona, and there was like 2 levers or something, and it took me like, honestly, 3 minutes to turn it on. It's like, if you're going to innovate, why are you making it so complicated?
How is that better than something before that? That seems dumb.
Yeah. Why don't all showers just have one knob until you guys think of something better? And maybe you guys needs to be us. Maybe no one else cares.
It's early in the game.
Yeah. Got to be like the Romans.
There's so much potential.
Maybe we shouldn't post this. Not because it's terrible, but because I don't want
We
anyone
actually
else.
came up with one good idea.
Yeah. Anyway, we have yet to give a shower tip today. I believe you came prepared today.
I did my homework.
Okay. I believe that brings us to a segment that we like to call Advice from someone who hasn't made it yet, even though giving advice is the easiest thing a human being can do.
Well, I hope that this piece of advice that I have is helpful to all centuries, or at least as far back as the advent of toothpaste.
Mm-hmm.
and beyond,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully, until we have, don't have to worry about teeth anymore somehow.
Mm-hmm.
But my tip is this. Obviously, I'm a big, big, big proponent of dark showers.
Yep.
Darker the better.
Yep.
Easier in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
Tough in the summer because that nasty sun just finds its way
Yeah.
into that bathroom.
Yeah.
But when you can, in the summer, you just got to wake up earlier or shower at night. Make it pitch black.
Don't
So-
shower at night. Don't be a weirdo.
Why not?
That's just weird.
I do morning and night.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Don't just do night.
I mean, you have to do morning, obviously.
Yeah.
That's how you got to start the day.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember going into... Can I have a side tangent?
Yep.
Um,
You get one.
do you remember going into... Remember when we toured that cave and they turned all the lights off?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, believe it or not, 20 minutes of this and people become insane. Like clinically insane.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not. I've been in cave darkness daily for more than 20 minutes. That guy can... Mm-mm.
He could take a hike.
He's probably a
He's
scientist.
probably a scientist. He probably was.
Probably. Anyway,
Nerd.
my tip,
Take a shower.
partially related.
Wait, can we say take a shower instead of take a hike from now on? I'm down.
Holy smokes.
Take a shower.
It's a compliment and a... Yep.
Yeah, it's just constructive criticism.
Wow.
Anyway, sorry, continue.
So, my tip is to brush your teeth in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's pitch black, it becomes minorly tricky to get the toothpaste onto the toothbrush. It's a little exercise because it's two external
Hand-eye
devices
coordination.
that don't have nerves.
Hand-eye coordination.
And it's just this nice little treat for me. Sometimes I get it. Most times I don't.
Really?
70% of the time, it's like falling off the side of the bristles.
Yeah.
And if I get it near my mouth
Yeah, you can just get it in there.
soon enough, I can like feel what side it's on.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
adjust.
Yeah.
And then commence.
Twist and go.
I mean, sometimes I fail miserably,
Really?
but sometimes
What's your
right down the center.
What's your
And,
batting
like,
average?
285.
It's not
Just
very
something to
good.
get good at.
A little bit
And
of
it's
a waste
like
of
low
toothpaste.
pressure.
Okay.
Low pressure, but like could argue that it's improving your hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
And then when you do get it, I mean, you're already in the shower. Talk about a day maker.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, if you miss, you kind of laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully you laugh.
Mhm.
It's not a huge deal. It's just toothpaste.
Yeah.
So that's what I would offer for this segment.
I love it.
Again, hard in the summer, so just wake up early.
Yeah.
But brush your teeth before bed too. Come on.
Yeah. Let's do it. Come on.
Let's do it.
Well, next time you're showering, imagine that you're basically an Egyptian pharaoh about to be doused by your servants, but not even that because the water's going to be hot. Before you step in, say thank you, Feetham.
No kidding.
Grab your toothbrush, your toothpaste, hit the lights, hit the deck, clean up, baby.
That's amazing. You know, the more powerful the civilization, the better their showers.
Yeah.
So I
there's a
think
correlation there.
The only clear, the clear takeaway is, if you want your country to succeed, have a bath shower.